And we are live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena. You are here with perfect timing, and I am here to do readings for people with perfect timing. And the game here is that I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. So I use dice to pick which decks get to speak. And the game is also when nobody's on chat that I will be reading oracle cards. So which oracle cards do I want to read? Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ask and it is given. Preston, hello! And Preston says hello. Lightning bolt, sparkly heart, and sparkles. Awesome. Very good. Welcome, Preston. Okay, and this is the information card. We don't read the information card, it's shy. Okay. No, type my little message in the chat. Hold on. Welcome. Okay. Cool. I will copy and paste that later. Alright, so Preston says, me and my Leo going to be together one day. Pink heart. Let us find out. Let's ask the tarot cards. Which tarot cards would like to read for Preston? Number 7. Preston and their Leo going to be together one day? Yeah. Here we go. Okay, Preston. It is Preston and their Leo going to be together. Someday. One day. Ooh, they say 10 of Pentacles. Oh no. They say no. I'm sorry, Preston. I was really rooting for you. See, 10 of Pentacles. So while it does not agree that you'll be together one day, it does agree that you will be very wealthy. So, that's not bad. That's not a bad trade-off. I hope that helps. Okay, and Santhan says, hello, good morning, Violet. Hello, Santhan. My question is, do I have enough time to achieve my goal this year itself? It's a very good question. Let us ask the cards. It's a 2. 1, 2. It's the gator. Okay. Well, do you still have enough time to achieve your goal this year itself? And the answer is no. However, the card is the Sun card, which does say that you're going to be happy. And in the picture, there are a couple of old men working together. So while it might not be done this year, it looks like you have a really bright future in completing it in the future. And that is what the cards say. And Preston says, thank you. Thank you, Hands and Sparkle Heart. You're very welcome. I'm sorry. I was hoping you guys would get together. You ask about him every day. And Stefan says, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Happy to help. Oh. And Uplifter Angela says, hi, good evening. Hi, Angela. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Whew. It's too quiet in this room. Okay, here we go. Will I receive a job offer this week? Thank you. You rock. Well, thank you. Let's find out. Get you a tarot card deck. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Supernatural deck. Will Angela receive a job offer this week? Will Angela receive a job offer this week? Okay. The answer is no, not this week. Your time will best be done being a hermit and growing a little bit more wisdom and filling out more resumes. I wish you luck on the job market. This is a major arcana too, so this is still saying good stuff. It's just like, wait a little bit more for something good to come along, and it's just not going to be this week. All right, good luck. I do hope you get that job. Okay, and we have some people. Maybe a list will be needed. There we go. Okay. Oh, Angela, I hope that helps you out, by the way. And then we're gonna go to Love Bee. Love Bee says hi, and I say hi, Love Bee. And Angela says, if that's okay to ask a question. It is 100% okay to ask a question. You are subscribed, therefore, you may ask as many questions as you like. Okay, Miriam said, Lubby says, get I glow up by this year, December or early next year? Okay, love is on the list. And it's okay to ask a question. Yes. Miriam says hi. Hi, Miriam. Miriam. And hope you're doing well today. I am fabulous. I hope you are doing well today. And Upload for Angela says, thank you much. You are so welcome. I send a heart back. And Miriam says, why that curtain topic was heightened these days, and today I get the same message from different people. Oh, why? Okay, that's gonna make so much more sense. Why that certain topic has heightened these last days, and today I get the same message from different people. The universe is trying to tell you something. But I will ask the cards too. Alright, cool. And we've caught up in chat, so I'm going to go to the list. Love, but Bee, and Miriam. Does it look good up here? Kinda? Yeah. Kinda like it up there. I'll put it up there when I'm doing. I need a deck. Number 2 is the Gay Tarot. That works. That works. It works quite well. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're working it. Working it out. We're working it out. Okay, will Love Bee get a glow up by this year, December, or early next year? Will Love Bee get a glow up? Will Love Bee get a glow up? And the answer is, oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's a no. Not by this year. It's going to be cold and wintry for December and January. And there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, especially financially. So it's just not the time to glow up. You're gonna find it's gonna be a different time that you're gonna glow up. All right, I hope that helps you out. So did love. Miriam asked why that certain topic has heightened these last days, and today I get these messages from different people. You know what? I feel like that is a question for all of the decks. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Getting into the vortex. This is the information card. Don't look, it's shy. Why that certain topic has heightened these last few days. And today, with the same message from different people. Let's find out. Okay. Okay. I'll not ask others to become different for me. Let your vibrational relationship escrow percolate and give it your undivided attention so that you become a vibrational match to it. And then, when the law of attraction brings all of it together, there are not any bugs to work out. Do not ask the person who helped you to define what you want to become what you want, so that you can have what you want. Instead, use your willpower to focus upon what you want, and then the universe will bring you what you want. All right, I hope that helps you out, Miriam. And Lovey says, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Hurt. I'm from South Africa. It will be summer. I think the cards are talking about obstacles. Heart. Exactly. There's obstacles, and sometimes there's better times to glow up. It's just not going to be during winter. And Miriam says, thanks, Sparkle Heart. You are very welcome. Okay, I'm going to take a short drinky drink. Hydration. Very good. Surendar. Hi, ma'am. Could you please give guidance for my love with Kusuma? I think everything ended. Still, memories are there. I don't know what to do. Could you please clarify? Surrender. Hello. You are new, so thank you for subscribing. I will do a reading for you. And okay, so Suren, here's what I do. I put your name on the list, and then when I catch up on chat, I will go and do the whole list. So thank you for your patience. I will get to your question. So Suren is on the list, and Miriam says when I may feel a shift in my life and things start getting better clearly. Okay. And then Miriam is on the list. Miriam. And then Suram says, thanks, ma'am, for taking my question. You are very welcome. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay. And I have already caught up on chat, so very short list, very short wait. Okay, so Suran. Guidance for my love with Kusuma. I think everything ended. Alright. Alright, that sounds like it's a guidance. You know what? Guidance is a bit of everything. So we're gonna go with Oracle and Tarot cards. So everything. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Moonology deck. Balance. It's all about balance. It's all about balance. Okay. Love guidance for Suren with Kusuma. Alright, and it is a personal issue reaches a solution. Full moon in Cancer. So we're going to read that from the book. Full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer. It's going to be page 74. A personal issue reaches resolution. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goal or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time, so it heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Attune to the moon. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. And that's very funny because Cancer is a crab. Just saying. Additional meanings for this card. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately? The teaching. The heightened emotions of the Moon-Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the Moon's 2 home signs, along with Taurus. So, astrologically speaking, the Moon loves to be in this sign. The fact that she rules Cancer, this means that this card wasn't. There's a sense that all is well, and as it should be. Don't worry, all will be well soon. Okay, so since you asked for some guidance, this card does say that you should meditate and soothe heightened emotions. And I understand that your relationship is over. That is a seriously depressing time. I am so sorry. So, meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. But also, take care of yourself. This might be a turnover into something new. So, the memories will do. The memories will be there. I definitely do suggest that you meditate and soothe your emotions the best you can. Meditate and soothe the emotions. So do whatever it takes to take care of you, and I wish you good luck. I hope that helps out, Suren. Then we have Miriam's question. When I may feel a shift in my life and things start getting better clearly. Okay, we're going to use the Cosmic Timing Oracle deck for that one question. When will Miriam feel a shift in her life and things start getting better clearly? Okay, so Miriam, the cards say in April, you will start to feel your life and things are starting to get better clearly. All right, I hope that helps you out. And that's the list. And I'm going to take a drink, and then I'm going to catch up on chat again. Water. All right. And Surendar says, yeah, ma'am. I wish you luck. And Miriam says, thanks. You are very welcome. Okay. And since there are no new questions, I get to pick an oracle card deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Money and the law of attraction. And once there are more questions, I'll be able to answer them. But until then, happy vibes with my oracle cards. Don't look, it's just the information card. It's shy. Oh, so shy. There we go. Stay. There we go. I will tell my story as I want it to be. If you let your dominant intention be to revise and improve the content of the story you tell every day of your life, it is our absolute promise to you that your life will become that ever-improving story. For by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. It must be. Welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. If we were talking to you on your first day here, we would say, welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. And your work here, your lifetime career, is to seek joy. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And in doing so, you will utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly unto itself, unto you. And Miriam says, nice one. Thumbs up. Thank you. I like these cards. They're so good. I am becoming more aware of my feelings about money. Many people protest when we explain the power of telling the story of their finances as they want it to be, rather than as it is, because they believe that they should be factual about what is happening. But if you continue to look at the lackful what is and speak of what is, you will not find improvement in that you forgive me. You will not find the improvement in that which you desire. If you want to effect substantial change in your life experience, You must think thoughts that feel different as you think them. Is Carter in Korea or Japan? Oh, let's find out. Oh, it's gone. Okay. I was busy, so... Well, you retracted the message, so that's okay. Okay, I was busy. You can do it? I can do what? It's gone, there's a message. Harry, look, I sometimes, when I'm reading a lot of questions, have the memory of a goldfish. Well, repost it and I'll do it. Until I see a question and it stays and not be retracted, I will continue to read Oracle cards. There we go. Is Carter in Korea or Japan? Let's find a tarot card for that. Oh, with an extra card. An 8. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prisma Visions deck. Don't put the box back early. Oh, excuse me. I've released the gas. You are lucky this is not smell-o-vision. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. 'Twas a burp. Is Carter in Korea or Japan? Korea, yes. Japan, yes. Right. And then the extra card. Wait, one of these is the extra card. Wait, or maybe another card. Type. You know what? There we go. Justice. Okay, so the first one is Korea, and the second one is Japan. You have 8 of chalices, or 7 of wands. However, if he has both, then the question is he transferring to either or? Might be in transit. Which could mean he's over the ocean. Okay, so 8 of chalices, which is water. And then 7 of wands, which is somebody jumping over water. Alright. We got lots of water here. So he could literally be traveling right now over water. In between places. And then justice is the spare card from the eights. And its Justice is the Major Arcana. Which is reminding us that actions have consequences. Because cutting the snake and then the snake biting the hand. A very ominous warning. I'm going to call it that one. It's a very ominous warning. But I think he is both, like, so then he would have to be in the ocean between Korea and Japan. And that is what the cards say. Okay, and John says, I've been to Korea, Icheon. I wasn't there for that long. It was a layover. Connecting to China. Nice little addition. We stayed overnight. And Miriam says, what is the healthiest choice for me right now? What is the healthiest choice? You know what? I think that's an all-card question. What is the healthiest choice right now? John says, would you go to China? And I would not go to China. I would not. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Getting into the vortex. And the card that's in the box is the information card. Don't look, it's shy. John, would you go to China? You've already been to Beijing, Yunjiang. I have no interest in traveling. Okay, so what is the healthiest choice for Miriam right now? My life is about my relationships. You will never find yourself in a point in time when the subject of relationships is not an active part of your now experience. For everything you perceive or notice or know is because of your relationship with something else. Without a comparative experience, you would be unable to perceive or focus any kind of understanding within yourself. Therefore, it is accurate to say that without relationships, you could not exist at all. So, Miriam, for your question, what is the healthiest choice for you right now? The healthiest choice is to work on your relationships. And I know the healthiest relationship to work on is yourself. And that is what the cards say. I hope that helps you out. And John says, Yinchuan is up north by Inner Mongolia. I have a friend from China. Well, he was my friend. There's dessert out there. I rode on a camel. There's a desert out there. I rode on a camel. Cool. I hope you had fun. And Miriam says, thanks, Sparkle Heart. Floaty Hearts. Yay. You're very welcome. I hope that helps out. Well, John, it sounds like you like traveling. It is too quiet. Number 1, getting into the vortex. So, John, what's it like riding a camel? Pretty interesting. Well, don't keep us in the dark. What was it like? Was it stinky? Was it dusty? Was it dry? Was it hot? Was he hairy? Was he bald? Was he humpy? One hump or 2 humps? Trying to remember. I'm gonna let you remember. I'm gonna read cards too. Our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. The more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. And so, the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you than it is about your child. It is actually true of all of your relationships. But since you think about your children more than you do most of the others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in its behavior. And that goes for other people too. And John says, trying to remember, it was intimidating, kinda. Furry. I wish I could show a picture on here. I believe I have the picture. You're gonna have to use the power of words and trust our imaginations. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself, is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. Alright, and John says, it was with Scott and his lady friend. The only thing I remember about her is that she liked Drake. We went to a movie type Museum City. Let me look it up. And Miriam says, good for you, John, enjoying your life, trying new things and places. Thumbs up. Yes. 'Tis good. But what about the camel? By default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. Many of the relationships or experiences you have attracted, you would not have deliberately attracted if you had been doing it on purpose. But much of your attraction is not done by deliberate intent, but rather by default. It is important to understand that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. And chronic thoughts about unwanted things invite or ask for matching experiences. The law of attraction makes it so. And John says, Zen Bibu, China West Film Studio. Can't pronounce that. Well, the way I can describe it, it was tall, furry, white fur. Ooh, a white camel. That sounds cool. Ah, water break. Well, you obviously survived the ride, so I'm guessing you had some sort of fun. Beneficial beliefs feel better when I think of them. There are things in your environment that you believe that match what you want, and there are all kinds of things in your environment that you believe that defy what you want. How would you ever sort them out? How do you know the active beliefs within you that serve you well and the active beliefs that do not serve you? How do you know the beneficial beliefs from the detrimental ones? The beneficial beliefs feel better when you think them. The detrimental ones feel worse when you think them. And John says, I was there for a week. A week. I bet it was a very interesting living experience. I have another water. I need it. I need my other water. Found it. Backup water. The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. So there is a vortex of becoming, a vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you, and the law of attraction. is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. All cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. I like that card. That's why we're all here, guys. We're here for the perfect timing. We're here for the answering of the questions and for the solutions to these problems and all the cooperative components. I like this card a lot. It really works for this situation. My true success is measured in my alignment. Alignment with Source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with your true, expanded version of you, is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love, with yourself. Okay, hydration break. Water. Okay. Excuse me. Just a quick stretch and I'll get back to cards. Ah. The most important relationship is with my source. There is no relationship of greater importance to achieve than the relationship between you in your physical body, right here and now, and the soul, source, God from which you have come. If you tend to that relationship first and foremost, you will then and only then have the stable footing to proceed into other relationships. Your relationship with your own body, with money, with your parents, children, grandchildren, and your world will all fall easily into alignment once you tend to this fundamental relationship first. There are many right ways for us to behave. It is possible to live upon this planet with large numbers of other beings who believe and behave in a variety of ways in peace. When you are able to focus in such a way as to allow your alignment with Source Even though others are choosing to behave differently than you are choosing, then you will truly be free from the bondage of attempting the impossible task of getting everyone to agree on one right way would lead to endedness. Many right ways allow eternal expansion. My attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. If your life has caused you to ask for an improved situation, no matter what it is, and you are no longer offering chronic thought vibrations that are opposite of your desire must come to you. But you cannot continue to keep alive within your vibrational patterns of what you do not want and receive what you do want. That defies the law of attraction. Our diversity supports our individual freedoms. While your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that, again and again, falls of its economic weight. There's simply not enough money in the world to buck the natural currents of individual freedom and independent thought. Life is supposed to be good for me. That is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. Do your best to find the best of the possible aspects that surround you. Look for the things to appreciate even if there aren't that many. Look for things to feel good about. Give your attention as best you can to the best things that are going on in your experience, with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibration that you can find right here and now. And Helen says, hello. Hello, Helen. And John says, yeah, Beijing was nice. Very nice trip. The Great Wall. I heard that the Great Wall can be seen from outer space. Making peace with my today will improve my future. Excuse me. It may sound odd, but the fastest way to get to a new and improved situation is to make peace with your current situation. By making lists of the most positive aspects you can find about your current situation, you then release your resistance to the improvements that are waiting for you. But if you rail against the injustices of your current situation, you hold yourself in vibrational alignment with what you do not want, and you cannot then move in the direction of improvement. It defies law. Let's see. And John says, yes, it can. Where have you traveled? Oh. Uh, too many places. Look, I am a military brat. I was born to a mother and a father that were in the military. And military people move around a lot. So I was born in Germany. They took me over to the USA. And then I was in many states. And I did not live in many places very long. So I moved around a lot. Since coming back into the States, I have not left the States. And right now, I am really wanting to just stay in Florida because Florida is so chill and so warm, and I'm very happy here. And John says, I went to Miami the first time a few years ago. That's cool. That's nearby, actually. Helen says, will I have to move completely to the place of my job? That's a very good question. I will start a list. Will Mo find suitable job for me? And will I get in August or September? Alright. So I'm going to put these cards away first. Okay, so Helen, 3 cautions. Which deck? Which deck? Let's go with the D8. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, supernatural deck. Okay. My body says water before I continue. Okay. Okay. Will Helen have to move completely to the place of her job? So the question is, will Helen have to move closer to her job? I'm going to go with that. Will Helen have to move closer to her job? No. A very strict no. Because she's holding a knife very scarily. This is the 5 of blades, the 5 of swords, so it's a mental thing. This is a card of defeat. Let's see. So no, you won't have to move to a different place. And for some reason, that doesn't feel like a happy answer for you. Okay, and then second one, will Mo find suitable job for B? Will Mo find a suitable job for Helen? And the answer is no. That was interesting. Oh, shit. Come back. Sword. Everything exploded. Relax. Relax. Wait, where is my noisemakers? Hold on. The cards are jumping. Oh, I don't like when the cards jump. Hold on. They need to calm down. Emergency tuning fork. Whew, spicy. Spicy. Maybe I should keep that out. Something got spicy there, guys. I don't know what that was. What was that? Not well, my phone. Yes? Did I say no or yes before? Because now it's a yes. Well, it is a 8 of bones, which is an 8 of wands. Okay, the cards have calmed down. And I know this one's a mastery card. So there will be swift action. Alright. Hope that helps you out. And then, will I get in August or September? You know what? I'm going to just straight up go to the Cosmic Oracle card deck and get its answers, because I like referring all time questions to this deck. When will Helen find a suitable job? When will Helen find a suitable job? The cards say it's up to you. It is up to you and your connections with other people. Okay, and will the place be Cairo or Alex? Cairo or Alex? Cairo or Alex? All right. Okay, so will it be Cairo? Yes. And also, this is the Lovers. So Cairo must be really good for lovers. And this is a major arcana. So this is a major life card. So yes for Cairo. And since we chose Cairo, I'm not going to ask for Alex. So yes, Cairo. Cool. And that is all of Helen's questions. I'm going to put this stick away and I'll catch up on chat. And I'll have a sip of water. Ah. Okay. And John says, yeah, I was all over Florida except for the Panhandle. And John asks, why is that used, the tuning fork? The tuning fork is for like when it's a very calming vibration. It helps clear the vibration like immediately. I will sometimes just use it on myself for healing. But for the cards, when they get jumpy like that, it's like, dude, you can't do this while I'm all on alive. We're gonna bring out the tuning fork and just calm you down. So just calm down the energy of the deck, and we got back to normal. We're good. We're good. And Margaret says, hello. Hello, Margaret. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. And Margaret says, will Paul stay away for good? Let us find out. Margaret will be on the list. Okay, John says, I was talking to Alex about going to India. Cool. Sounds like fun. Margaret says, is TJ going to pop up at my house? And John says, we gotta manifest it. That sounds like a very fun adventure. Going and manifesting it. I hope you find a good, solid plan and go forth and accomplish it. That sounds like fun. And Margaret says, is TJ make a scene at the airport when it's time for Margaret to leave? Okay, so I have reached the end of chat, so Margaret has 3 questions, and I will do those right now. We need a deck. Oh, you get an extra card, but 6. The Robin Hood Turrets. There we go. Over here, and then you get the questions lined up. And Murray says, thanks, you're very welcome. Will Paul stay away for good? Paul? Stay away? Come right there. Paul. And is CJ going to just pop up at Margaret's house? TJ. Pop up. And is TJ gonna make a scene at the airport? TJ. Scene at airport. Okay, there we go. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, is Paul gonna stay away for good? Nope. Does TJ pop up at Margaret's house? Yep. And will TJ make a scene at the airport? Not that card. It's a 15 card spread. We're not doing that for this question. And then, yes, for TJ making a scene at the airport. Okay, so Paul stay away for good. The answer is no. He's focusing on bad memories and he chooses to not fully move on. So he won't stay away for good. He's just addicted to not feeling good. The Lovers is yes. TJ pop up at Margaret's house. He will because he has very strong feelings for you, and they are okay, they may not be feelings, but they may be since what's it called? Old desires. He may have old desires for you. And he may pop up at your house for a cat call. Not a cat call. What do they call it? A booty call. Let's see. And TJ, will TJ make a scene at the airport? The answer is yes. A very swift and fiery one. Very passionate. And look at me, I am here type of scene. They're very theatrical. That's what the cards are saying to me. Boop. Come on. Get up. There we go. Okay. By the way, I hope that helps you out, Margaret. And there's another Margaret question. I'll get to that one too. Will Margaret get the job at Target? Will Margaret get that job at Target? Will Margaret get that job at Target? The answer is yes. And it's the King of Pentacles. I think that is a very wealthy card, and I believe you are going to get that job at Target. Just, I mean, how more yes can you get than the King of Pentacles with a job question, right? A very stable, financial, authoritarian figure. Just not more yes than that. Yes for Target. Okay, will Margaret start the new job before school starts for my kids? Will Margaret start the new job before school starts? Will Margaret's new job start before the kids go to school? Yes, the Empress, in fact. Wow. Talk about rich cards. You just got the Empress as a yes. And the Empress is a card of abundance and motherhood. So that just lines up so magically. Yes, you will be getting the new job before school starts for your kids. And this is the mother card. And that just lines up so beautifully. Oh, that's great. I'm very happy for you. And Margaret says, will I get another check from housing next month? Will Margaret get another check from housing next month? Okay. No, the Fool. Unfortunately, the answer is no. And the Fool is here to remind you to look on the bright side of life as you go through your journey of life. You'll be starting a new journey soon, and everything is going to be okay. And that is what the cards say. And it is a major arcana card, so it's a major question for your life. So it does deserve the major answer. I hope that helps. Murray says, will my rent be less than $400 when I move to Florida? Okay, will the rent be less than $400 when you move to Florida? Nope. And that the Knight of Cups accepts that this might be an upsetting answer, but no. And the waves may be turbulent because of that answer. But you are a very resourceful person and can be emotionally stable. So that is going to get you through finding a good place with a low rent. Good luck. Margaret says, will it be $500 for rent when I move to Florida? Okay, the answer is no. The Empress. So you got the Empress again, but a no. That abundance is not that good. Rent is going to be a bit higher. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Will Paul show up at the airport when it's time for Margaret to leave? Will Paul show up at the airport? No. A Victory of Swords. That's pretty good. So there will be a blessing mentally that he does not show up. And that is what the cards say. Margaret say, with my credit, will I be able to find a house in Florida? Okay, and no. The World. The World. Well, it is a major arcana, and it says no to your credit being able to find a house in Florida. It'll remind you that it is a big world. But no, with your credit, you're not going to find a house in Florida. And Mary says, will I be fixing myself up looking nice now that I let Paul go next week? Will Margaret be fixing herself up looking nice now that she let Paul go next week? Will Margaret be fixing herself up nice now that she let go? No. You will not be. You're going to be focused on work. There's a lot of work to be done. It's a mastery of work, so it's just you're going to dive into work when you have it. And that is what the cards say. Margaret says, will Margaret be buying clothes next week? Will Margaret be buying clothes next week? Nope. You will not be buying clothes next week. Will Mark be dyeing her hair next week? Yes. In a bright and happy color. Will Paul call me next week? Will Paul call Margaret next week? Yes. He will call you because he's a hermit and he does not want physical contact right now. Will Margaret get pregnant before she leaves for Florida? Yes. Victory of Wands. And Wands doing certain things. Good luck. And congratulations. And Miriam says, what blessings are coming towards me soon? Ooh, such a good question. What blessings are coming towards Miriam? What blessings? Let's see. What blessings? That is an all decks on deck question. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Getting into the vortex. What blessings are coming towards Miriam soon? This is the information card. It's shy. Don't look. It stays in the box. What blessings are coming towards Miriam? I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. The key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experiencing the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire, is here in the state of appreciation. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than of self. So if you get into a state of appreciation and Sorry, my tablet distracted me. Let's see. And of bringing your physical experience, everything you desire is being in the state of appreciation. So if you appreciate yourself and get into your vortex, you will definitely have all the blessings coming towards you very soon. And that is what the cards say. And Miriam, I believe that the Abraham Hicks cards love you very much today. They're trying to just tell you stuff. Okay, and Margaret says, will I be pregnant with twins before I leave for Florida? Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus Tarot. And Miriam says, thank you. You are so welcome. It's so fun. Will Margaret get pregnant with twins before she leaves for Florida? It's a yes, because you just got the Empress, and we just talked about the Empress being the mother and abundance. So yes, you'll be getting twins before you leave for Florida. Good luck. And Miriam says, thanks, Sparkle. You are so welcome. Alright, I just want to remind everyone I stream for 2 hours a time every night, and I've been live streaming for 1 hour and 43 minutes. And so there's, 15, 16, 17 minutes left. I'm going to drink some water. Whew, we're in the last part of the stream. And Margaret says, thanks, I appreciate it. You are so welcome. And Margaret says, will I have a good Christmas this year? Okay, let's pick a number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prisma Visions deck for Margaret's new questions. Will Margaret have a good Christmas this year? Ten of chalices. It's a no, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. 10 of chalices. It won't be the richest Christmas you've had, but it will be an emotionally filling one because it's the 10 of chalices. So even if you're sitting in a tree with little bobbers hanging from the branches all decoratively, you will emotionally have a good Christmas. Maybe not physically, but emotionally. And Margaret says, is Paul going to come to her new job? Is Paul going to come to the new job? Nope. Queen of Wands. He is not going to go to your new job. He's going to stay where he is at and work on his passion project. Will Margaret get to the tree I've seen at Walmart online? Oh, will Margaret get the tree she's seen at Walmart online? No. The High Priestess. That tree will not be satisfying. It says you will find a better satisfying tree somewhere else. Will Margaret have any gifts under the tree this year? Will Margaret have any gifts under the tree this year? Yes. Ace of Swords. You will have gifts. It'll be a new... the essence of the sword suit. It'll be something creative and new. A new idea will strike you. It'll be fun. Okay, that's what the cards say. Ooh, not yet. Okay. Will Margaret's daughter graduate next year? Will Margaret's daughter graduate next year? No. Ooh, something bad happens and she doesn't. That's pretty bad. It's something foundational too. That's a major arcana. That's icky. I'm sorry to report that bad news to you. It's not going to be your fault. It's just going to be icky stuff happens. That's not good. Sorry about that. That's the tower. We don't like the tower here. Will Margaret's daughter get a job next year when you move to Florida? Will the daughter get a job when you move to Florida? The answer is no. This is the major arcana. What else? Actions and consequences. This card is about actions and consequences, and also law. Something about the law is going to prevent her from getting a job when she gets to Florida. Okay, will it take my 2 years for daughter to graduate? Will it take 2 years? Will it take 2 years? Yes, it'll take 2 years. Oh, that's 10 of chalices again. You will be so relieved when she finally graduates. You will feel wonderful, and you feel completed that she can finally move on from that part of her life. And that is what the cards say. Will she go to college? Yes. Ace of chalices. She will go to college. It's going to be a wonderful emotionally opportunity for her when she goes to college. She's going to be in a big pool, like not the tide pool, and not the actual ocean, but right in the middle. She's going to be in a very nice, comfortable place to go and start college life. That'll be good for her. Alright, 6 more minutes in stream. Get your questions in now. Will I work 2 jobs when Margaret moves to Florida? Will Margaret work 2 jobs when she gets to Florida? Yes. 2 of chalices. You will be able to work both jobs, and they will be able to switch off at a schedule that you'll be able to do well with. And you'll be sharing a lot of emotions about that when you get them. And that is what the cards say. Is Paul going to be happy about the twins? Is Paul... Okay. Is Paul going to be happy about the twins? Yes. He's going to be very happy about the manifestation of children. Happy twins. Happy times. Will I find a food bank when I move to Florida? Can you find a food bank? Yes. The hermit says you will find your resources and you will find your food bank. Good. Good, good. Okay, we got 3 more minutes for stream. And then we say goodnight. Will Margaret stay in her apartment a long time when she moves? No. Page of Chalices. You are not going to be able to stay in your apartment for a long time when you move. There's just going to be too much going on. You're going to be out and about when you move. Too many things are going to be happening. Alright. And then, will Margaret work at the Bath and Body Works when she moves to Florida? No. 3 of Pentacles. You will not be working at Bed and Body Works. And this is the 3 of Pentacles. This is also the job card. So that is just not the job that you're going to be working at when you come to Florida. One more minute. You have time for one more question. Debbie Kelly, hello. Debbie, get your question in. You only have like 1 minute before I end the stream. Good. Welcome, welcome. Debbie says, please pull a card for me. Tell me what the universe has to say. Absolutely. Alright, so I'm going to do Margaret's question and then Debbie's, and then we're going to end the live. No more questions. No more. Oh, hold on. We got a new person. Oh no. Oh no. Jocelyn Anderson. Hi. I don't believe I recognize your username. You must be new. Thank you for subscribing. Hi. I will do your question after 2 other people, and then your question is the last question of the night. That is wonderful. Good for you. And I'm just going to do Margaret's because I already have her deck in hand, and it's been doing really well for her. And Margaret says, will Margaret rent a storefront for your purse business? And the answer is yes. You're going to be making a lot of logical decisions, and that's going to be one of the choices you make. Good, awesome, yes. Yes for the purse business. Okay, so we've done Margaret's. And we're going to do Debbie's. Please pull a card for me. Yes. And that is going to be the 12 sides. So number 9. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the Urban Crow deck. The Urban Crow deck. And Joycelyn says thank you very much. I will be able to pronounce your name soon. I swear. Oh, there we go. Right, and so for Margaret, we have pulling a card. What does the universe have to say to Debbie? What does the universe have to say to Debbie? What does the universe have to say to Debbie? Exposed! Exposed! Number 17. Alone and unprotected, the fledgling is vulnerable to attack. Exposed may indicate that you are being thrust into the spotlight and potentially not in a good way. Depending on the circumstances, as a result, you may feel helpless and fear possible criticism. Exposed may also point to an open and free opportunity for the taking, as there will not be much in the way of opposition. Exposed speaks to the feelings that surface as a result of feeling vulnerable. Are you comfortable putting yourself out there? Does facing criticism cause you to freeze up? What opportunities have you possibly missed because of fear of being seen? Exposed may also present itself as a call to examine your situation more carefully as a piece of valuable information is becoming clearer. Something or someone may expose their flaws or weakness, and this may prove to be beneficial information in the future. Alright, so you may be exposed, Margaret, and you may be feeling vulnerable, but it'll turn out okay. It'll turn out okay. Alright, and that is what the cards say for, Debbie? I meant Debbie. Did I say something else? I'm sorry, I'm tired. Excuse, thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. I will, thank you. And then we have Joycelyn Anderson. Will Tony be in contact with you this year? Okay, I'm going to use a tarot card for that question. Number 1, the cat tarot. That's right. There we go. So will Tony be in contact with Joycelyn this year? Will Tony be in contact this year? The answer is no, I'm sorry, not this year. The card is the 6 of Wands. So Tommy will be too busy doing projects of passion. And that is what the cards say. So I hope that helps you out, Jocelyn, and thank you again for subscribing and welcome. On another night, you will have more time for other questions, but right now, no more questions. Good night, and thank you all for all of your questions. You've made this a wonderful stream. Come back again tomorrow in 22 hours, and we'll do more. Alright, so that's going to be 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. See you there. I love you all. And just going to read the ending of chat real quick. Joyce Lynn says, thank you so much. Sparkle, flowers, hearts. Feeling love, awesome. You're very welcome. Miriam says, thanks for today. Take care. You're very welcome. She also sends a beating heart, so I'll send her back. Miriam says, wave, floating hearts. I'll wave back. And Margaret says, thanks. You're very welcome. Debbie says, exposed. Thanks so much. Thank you, Hans. Enjoy your evening. And Joyce Land Anderson says, thanks again, Purple Heart. And thank you, Hans. You're very welcome. Love you. Bye.